I can knock.
Moon.
Maybe.
Moon.
Only if you really want to.
Where's
Maybe. I just don't have the starting student screen, so it just goes.
Are you not
You
live,
just-
Moon? I can't find you.
I am. I should be. Yeah, Tapani just lurked on my thing.
Tapani the lurker.
He
Did
could be
Twitch
lurking.
make me unfollow you or something? What's happening?
What?
I'm just gonna type in Moon the raccoon.
Yeah, fuck Moon.
Damn.
No, I'm still following. I don't know why it's not showing on my side thing.
I have requested
Twitch be weird.
to be in there.
Sparrow's barging on the door.
It's just me in the shared chat.
Wait. Okay. Lock.
Wait, Remy's gay?
What?
I didn't expect any of this.
Am I in the... Are we sharing a chat? Did I break it? What's happening?
Well, mine still says requested on Remy's part. So I'm
okay.
I'm blaming.
Wait.
Try knocking.
Okay, wait. Okay, I'm sharing with Remy.
Why are you sharing with me? Something went wrong. I'm sorry. That's what Twitch is telling me. Make something go right, please.
I'm going to go knock on you, Sparrow.
Please knock me up, God.
Okay, if you insist. Sparrow, the finance Vtuber.
Yeah, it's not letting me knock on you. Some of that.
On Remy's?
Yeah. It's crazy.
That's weird.
What does it say?
It says error, something went wrong, and then it decided to give me absolutely no follow-up to that.
Alright, I'm gonna click join. Leave and join this session. Alright.
I believe one day we can just start.
Hey, I think...
And Twitch not...
We're doing...
Annoy the hell out of me.
Twitch,
I
swear to God, I'm going to light you on fire.
Okay, I'm with Remy now. It's very
where
exciting.
am I?
Where are you?
Wait, I was there. Why did it kick me out? Remy?
Hello, John Johnson.
Wait, what happened?
I'm screaming.
Wait, why would it do that? It's picking favorites. Is there like any setting that only like allows you to collaborate with one person or something?
No.
I don't know.
You can be in one collaboration at a time, but many people can be in the collaboration. I don't know what's happening. And now it's not letting me see the collaboration screen. It just says you have joined session from somewhere else. But I closed the other window, so it's being a brat. Okay.
I sent you an invite, Moon.
Okay.
Yeah, join off of Sparrow.
Maybe. Is it your whispers or your notifications?
It usually pops up in my like chat thing.
All right.
It's not.
Do you have the window open from your previous stream together when you were here? Do you have that window open?
No.
All right, we shall remake it one more time. Remy, end the collaboration.
I did. Yeah, I might have messed that up.
Or
I thought that
we are going to redo it.
Okay.
All right.
Twitch will be
Twitch, please.
cohesive.
I feel like we were pretty okay last time we joined together.
Alright,
It was-
I joined on Moon.
Oh, you joined on Moon? Okay, let me go over to Moon now.
Except Sparrow.
I
I
am
don't
trying
I
real
don't
hard.
see. I don't see.
What the heck? Where'd you get this starting zone screen?
I made it. I told you I have a cool. Well, okay, so
You
that's
told me
like
it
a
was
GIF
cool.
I found. Yeah, isn't it cool?
Oh yeah, wait, that's the
That's
the
a
Steam
GIF
version
from.
of Root.
Yeah, I just took a GIF and then I'm actually using like music from the game that I used to roleplay on daily.
Nice.
So you know, it's holds a special place in my heart. Anyways, hold,
Can you invite
you-
me, please? Because apparently it's not letting me knock. And
Why
that's
is it
so
let-
sad.
Twitch, what is your problem? Okay, hold on, give me a second.
All my viewers are just like,
Wait,
this
so did
isn't
I need to
Minecraft, and they're
Now
not.
it says you're getting ready.
Who's getting ready?
Sparrow?
Me?
I'm getting
Okay.
ready? What am I getting ready for?
What? We were unprepared.
No, we have to do this after the stream. Hey, Leo.
Hey.
You're actually all
Leo.
good because Twitch is deciding to be a little shit.
Oh, it's
What?
making the biggest brat in the
So there's no game today?
No,
if
there's
there's no
Leo.
Wait,
There's a game
I'm
today.
accepting Sparrow. Wait, I accepted.
why? Wait, can you get a Roll20 link
Okay.
to send, please?
Oh, you don't have it?
Where's the link?
It's in your games, you goober.
No, I know it's in my games, but it sends me directly to the module in Discord, and I wanted to use the browser.
Yeah, we just load up your account and
Oh
Hold
my
on,
god,
hold on. You're right. You're right.
We're all
I'm
in.
sick. I'm sick.
We're all in. It's finally
Wait,
happened.
we did it. Should
I'm
I
sick, I'm sick.
change?
I don't even know where I would get
hi
a
Leo.
link.
Sorry, I brain.
Yo,
Copy
it's
game
okay.
link.
I'm
There we
sick.
go. I
hope you feel better.
me too.
Thank you.
I have the link now. There you go.
Thank you.
Should
Zephyr
I?
is pretty cross with me for not resting, but I told her I have a duty. That duty is to poo-poo. Oh wait, the duty is to play. There you go.
Gibbles.
Gibbles.
Wait, are we? Is the chat? I'm
I'm
gonna
loading
crash out.
in. This is so cool. Gibbles is here. Wait,
Okay.
is that my character?
There we go.
Oh,
it's your-
Gibbles. What class? I'm
Yeah,
so sorry if
you're
I'm out of it.
you're
I'm
Gibbles.
Tinkerer. Yeah, I'm Tinkerer. I'm the
Wait,
Tinkerer.
are we live on anyone's stream? Should I switch mine?
You're live on mine. I don't have it starting soon though.
Okay.
Hi, Sparrow's stream.
Sparrow, I am so sorry. I promise to never do this
Okay, I'm
again,
gonna
but could
switch
you
over.
help me with my
Oh.
stats?
Do you have your
Can you see my
character sheet?
stats? Oh god, my sick brain is gonna kill me in my asshole. I'll just check where I sent it to you. It's okay. I'm IT. I'm IT pro.
Hi, Botan. Hi, Willie.
Just stick the numbers from that into
Okay,
the
so
character sheet. Why didn't you do this before?
because I was waiting for Roll20 so we could be super cool. Okay, so cunning
I
at +2, so I just put
Did it
+2.
the day of. You had a
Hold on.
week.
I know. I just have, my bachelor's degree that I'm about to get.
I
And I'm
am
getting married.
getting my second
Uh,
bachelor's. I am chronically ill.
I know, but I'm horrible.
You wanna fight?
Hi, DJ.
Huh?
Oh my
No.
god.
You wanna do the what's wrong with me Olympics? I will kill you.
No. Rogus feet.
Yeah,
Okay, yep.
well, it was
Okay.
fine, DJ, and then like, it's okay.
We are
it's
now
okay.
working. We're all here. Last time we found our party, we found 3 vagabonds who decided to team up, enter the town of Emerald Valley. In a time in the woodland when war is in full swing. This particular town is currently ruled by the Marquis de Cat, and we have our party who was trying to find work. They first went to an inn that was pretty dominantly populated by the Marquis soldiers, which they got a job offer to get. Why did you put your token on the map?
Sorry.
In which they were offered a job to figure out why missing cargo was coming between a supply route. They then went to the mayor, who pointed them towards the herbalist. The herbalist wanted you guys to go out and find a collection of herbs at a specific spot that he gave you. And they are also approached by what seemed to be the Woodland Alliance, who didn't quite give a very descriptive job description, but it something involving going against the kitty cats, which is where we find ourselves. You guys have actually, you're not there. You guys just came out of the herbalist's place. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this as the herbalist place. And you guys did say to the herbalist that you would go and get them. He said within the next few days is when he wanted those, and he recommended that you both go at during the day, as well as the Marquis is most likely going to try and take either some or all of what you bring back in. But Polly did get an herbalist satchel to collect it all in. And it is noon in the game. And
Okay.
it is still raining, as it were. You're free to... What do you guys do? What's the plan?
Risky. Did you still want to go talk with the soldiers again, see what's happening with them?
So, no, I had some thought about that. I would like to have a little discussion and see before we make any big decision. Perhaps we talk for a little bit before we venture to discuss more privately. What do you think?
Well, considering it is already noon, I'm not sure if it is wise or not to head into the forest just yet. I probably would like to do that starting earlier in the day, since it's, more dangerous out there.
Shall we see what they have to offer?
I suppose so.
Alright. Kiddos,
Gibbles gonna clear his throat, and he's just gonna be like, sure. Whatever tickles thy feet.
Okay. Right.
Alright.
So are we heading back to the tavern then?
I think we shall go off.
Alrighty.
So you guys are heading towards the tavern?
Yes.
Okay. So as you walk along, driving through the mud, and you do notice that kind of up this path that you're to your guys' right, you do see that there looks like there's still more kind of up there if you want to explore up there. But you guys come on over to the tavern, and you guys are entering, I presume.
Yes.
Okay. I have
Just
to,
walking right in.
because I got a free account. I have to delete this real quick and then.
Say, what's the little H up there?
That was where the herbalist shop was.
Huh? Roger, Roger.
Oh no, come on. Work with me.
It's loading.
It's...
There you go.
Oh, it's
And-
Sparrow.
Yes, what's up?
I do believe last time we forgot to describe our characters.
Thank you so much for reminding me about that. Yes, we did actually forget to describe our characters. So, starting with... Oh, we'll start with Gibbles. Gibbles, what does your character look like to the best of your ability to describe them?
It's a tiny, shorter the better from Gibbles. A tiny 2-foot red fox with its left ear kind.
I thought you were a red panda.
Oh yeah, red panda. Sorry, I'm sick. I'm sick, like really sick. It's
Do you
affecting
need
my
to?
mind.
Do you need to go rest?
No, I am here for the ride.
Okay.
It's only until 3:30. I missed. I had to leave last time early, so I want to keep on playing. I'm a little red panda, and I got the little red panda colors, except on my left ear, it looks kind of like someone kind of nibbled the very tip of it off. And I have a pink nose instead of a black one. I'm also when I smile, I'm missing my right fang, and if you look, if for whatever reason you're looking inside my mouth even more or deep enough, I'm also missing the right molar. I don't look dirty. I'm clean. For clothes, I'm mostly wearing like what would look like over the years I've just kind of patched and sewed together like a robe. So it's not just all one color, it's multicolored, and that it's not really bright colors. I try and keep it semi-fashionable, not consciously though. It's just kind of like, oh, I should get colors that are dark, mostly in the like dark green, because whenever I couldn't find anything that would match, I would kind of patch together some leaves and put them on. So it's just kind of like robes with a hood. And then I also have this ginormous backpack on my back. It's like double my size, but I'm able to carry it. All those years of carrying my master's stuff, and that's basically what I have. And for a weapon, on the side, it's not. Oh, my English is failing me. I am so sorry. It's not like propped open, but it's an umbrella that's also like in the same fashion as my clothes, like a bunch of, it's like a makeshift umbrella over the years gathered with a bunch of random stuff, mostly leaves. And that's what my character looks like.
Risky.
So, Risky is a relatively slender raccoon. Really, with some slightly bold features, kind of bold eyelashes, a little bit of a looker. She has a dangling earring, and she wears a pretty unassuming robe. You know, it looks nice, but kind of gives a very relaxed energy here. And she walks with a somewhat fashionable cane. Nothing like too over the top, but it does look pretty nice. She puts a decent amount of work into her appearance and just keeping things up. She wants to be seen, but she doesn't want to draw too many eyes.
And that's it. I want to make sure I'm not cutting you off.
No, that's more or less it.
Okay. Polly.
Alrighty, so Polly is an opossum. They have these kind of like reddish eyes with kind of like a bit of like darkness kind of surrounding them. They wear these dark robes, and over the robes they have this cape that kind of flows over their entire body. And it kind of has like a bit of like fur at the top. And you can see it's kind of a bit, it's kept up with nicely, but you can see there's a bit of like tears and stuff at the bottom of it, you know, from being worn so much. And Polly also has like a little piercing in one of their left ear. And yeah. Oh, wait, and then they also have like this like a bit of like fur on top of their head that kind of almost looks like bangs that kind of like goes over a bit of one of their eyes. It's just kind of got like some floof up there.
A little floof.
Little floof.
Cool. As you guys enter this tavern, you notice that since you've been here last, quite a bit of the soldiers have dispersed. There's still a few kind of stragglers. You do have... oh. That's how I ping? How do I ping? Anyways, this guy... Oh, I made him fat. This is a cleaner. And then... This is the ping button. Leo, how do I ping?
Right click, and then it says ping everyone. For me, it does.
So that guy up there, that's the sergeant. That's his table right here.
Oh, that one.
And it looks like they're kind of cleaning up, preparing for... Well, if they're not here now, you're assuming that lunch is happening later. But quite soon. But it's still the fairly well lit, warm, nicely kept inn. You guys should be, because I'm not the most familiar with, what do you call it? Roll 20. So you guys should be able to move your own tokens.
I can't select my token.
What the heck? I gave it to you.
You can bring. We can bring it out though. That's usually the easiest way.
Oh, is it?
Oh, I was covering it. Okay.
Yeah, like see how I'm moving?
Okay. then.
To bring out your token, you just click and drag your character from the character on the right side.
Wait.
Yeah, just like that.
Wait.
You gotta click on the journal.
Yes, you click on the journal, and where it says characters, you just
Hi,
click and drag
Eleanor.
your monito. Yeah.
Can't figure it out. Describe what you're looking at.
Are you streaming?
Okay, I'm not gonna worry about the token.
All right.
No, it's, I
I'll
got
move for you.
Yeah, it was it. Okay. So Polly walks in and kind of scans the tavern again, and then Polly looks over to Risky. Would you like to take the lead on this one?
I would be more than happy. Risky goes ahead and approaches the table where the sergeant is.
Okay.
And Polly follows behind.
Hey, sweetheart.
Hello, lovely. Now, I would love to discuss some more details on this job. Get
Certainly.
a better understanding.
Somewhere along this ride, we get boxes that go missing. It's between here and... Hold on, I gotta look at the map real quick. I've forgotten what the orientation of it was. Somewhere between here and Hopper. No, wait, I had it going to Newport City. Never mind. Somewhere between here and Newport City, we get boxes missing. No explanation. We're not sure what's happening, but they just go missing. My soldiers say they see nothing. They claim it's a ghost, which that's a bunch of horse shit if I ever... Wait, horses? That's a bunch of shit if I heard it.
I see. No. I understand it is a considerable issue. When are you expecting the next shipment through?
Probably tonight. We're probably shipping stuff out.
Probably tonight.
Yeah, interest in the job?
Risky kind of looks to the side. May I take a moment with my associates?
Take your time, sweetheart.
And, Risky will take Polly off to the side, kinda, where...
You guys want to, like, take a table?
Yeah, take a table a little bit further away where no one is.
I'll put you guys
So
over here.
that we can kind of talk in some relative peace. Alright, Polly, I'm sure you heard the next shipment comes through tonight, which
Yes.
does not give us much time to discuss detail. What are your thoughts?
Well, I do think it's probably worth looking at. We do have time with the herbalist. They said a couple days. I think we should try to get as much information about what's happening around here. Although I am a tad bit worried, but you know. What are your thoughts?
I do fear pulling off a caper would pose some difficulties, right? We do not have time to prepare. And if we do too good a job, we may find ourselves ingratiating these cats to the town. But if we do too poor a job, we could look worse for the mayor. I think it may be wise to take the job and eye out the details, and if we find something, if we find someone, make the decision there. We know my allegiance lies more with the denizens than anyone else. And if we can make a tight profit, I am not the one to complain.
All right. Well, I'm fine taking this job if you are.
And we
think
have
it would be
time
useful.
to do our other job tomorrow.
Yes. If tonight goes well, if we're just gonna go.
Does Gibbons have any thoughts?
Gibbles is just going to cross his eyes and be like, just put his thumbs up and cough a little bit.
I see.
Gibbles is
He's
feeling a
not
little
eating
under the weather.
Probably from all those rocks, from earlier.
He coughs up a rock.
The rock,
Yeah, that.
the rock comes
This
out of
is-
your throat and just kind of makes a little on the table.
Oops. That might have
Polly-
not been a rock, guys.
Polly looks slightly disgusted and just like looks away.
A closer inspection of the rock reveals that it is actually a cube, and it's got a certain amount of circles on each side. It's got 1 on one side, 2 on another, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. In fact, it's not a rock at all. It's a die.
Gibbles, what do you eat?
I thought it was a flavored rock.
Everything you eat, you would try to eat the Okay,
This is...
so we're taking the job, yes, and then we'll deal with the herbalist stuff tomorrow, or maybe the next day, because who knows what tonight's gonna bring.
Breathe, Polly. I have not done you too poorly yet, no?
I mean, we're here.
Alright. And with that, Risky scoots her chair back and walks back over to the sergeant.
That's my chair noise. So, what do you think?
You know, I think this poses a great opportunity for us, and we will take you up on your offer.
Good to hear it. Good to hear it. He reaches out a hand to shake yours.
Risky kind of takes a look at his hand for a moment. There's a little bit of a pause, but
There's a little bit of a pause.
she ultimately reaches out and gives a handshake in agreement.
Good to have you. Good to have you. Why don't you check out with my boys? They're over by the blacksmith. You know where that is?
I cannot say I am familiar. We are very new here.
If you take a right on out of here when you leave, and he's closing his eyes, trying to picture the town. take a right when you leave, and then you're gonna take the first right on the main road, and you're gonna go towards the end gate. You'll see the blacksmiths there. It's got a forge. Not very many people just have a forge.
That's a lot of rights, mister.
Forge is hard to miss. Thank you, sir.
You got it.
Be off now. And Risky makes her way back to the table and says, we are off to the blacksmith. They will kind of see us to the task at hand. There are some soldiers there.
Alrighty, let's get moving then. And Polly stands up and heads to the door.
Alright. You guys will leave. You guys leave back out. Oh, I should swap my music.
We were still outside, in my mind.
In Gibble's mind,
Gibble's mind, he's always outside.
everything is outside. There's the, you know, the walled outside and the unwalled outside.
And does someone want to drag out the party icon?
Party
Yeah, I got
icon. I don't have party icon. I just have it.
Oh, that's right, because you joined late. Nice, I can be edited and controlled by everybody.
Where would it be?
It'd be under characters.
I just have Risky the raccoon.
God damn it. Anyways. You guys heading towards that?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, I'll drag you on over. As you approach on over, you do note that there is what appears to be the Riverfolk Company. They seem to be here. They're over here. They're not actually frowning.
They're not actually frowning.
But they have, like, because it's a kind of a narrow river, they have a very long and narrow boat there. And it looks like a kind of a impromptu dock. You can tell that, this place is not a place to harbor a, like, normal harbor. Oh, wait, no, I don't want the folder. And so... Sorry, I'm trying to get a wagon on here. I need visuals. I made them. And so you come right here. This is a wagon. You can't tell it, but blacksmith is right here. And as you approach, you find some Marquis soldiers kind of picking up boxes and loading on there from the blacksmith. And they're not really paying attention to you. You do see the blacksmith there kind of basically overseeing and making sure that they're taking what they're supposed to.
What do they have?
What does who have?
The blacksmith. What do they got? Out in the open.
Out in the open? You could see
Yeah.
some shields out on the kind of the bordering the entryway. They look more like rather than usable shields, they look more like pieces of art, advertisements to come and draw you in. You can see his forge is outside, and there's a large fire going on. And it's kind of got a low crackle. A sword is stuck in it. It looks like it's a work in progress. There's an anvil as well as a whetstone and kind of a work table. It's got various tools that you'd find in the smiths, like some hammers, tongs, those types of things.
He within my arm's reach. Is he behind like a counter or anything? Where is he?
No, he's right in front of his door, just kind of like, I would say like to the left of the door frame, as he's kind of keeping an eye on the soldiers going in and out of his shop, moving crates. Large
Alright,
crates.
I'm gonna walk
looking
up.
around. Risky has an eye just kind of trained on Gibbles.
That's fine. I see the eye. I walk up to the blacksmith. I tug him on his clothes, trying to get his attention.
The blacksmith kind of jumps a little bit and was obviously very much not pay attention to you. And Gibbles, can you make a it's a basic move. What's it actually officially called?
Trust fate.
I want you to figure someone out. So roll with charm. No, wait, no.
No.
Yeah. Roll with charm. That's what I like to do. Sorry.
Yeah, -1. Let's go. Yeah, I miss. I get a 5.
He sees you. And the party.
That's it.
Can I help you? We're closed for today. No
I
sale.
let out a cough. Some pebbles come out of my mouth when I cough.
He
I'm just gonna
watches them
say-
fall into the mud. Or actually,
Oh,
you're right by him.
you
so
gotta.
you fall in front of his shop, and he goes,
You got
I've-
you got a broken anything I can have for free, mister?
he kind of looks you dead in the eyes, and then, like, y'all ever heard the Gen Z stare?
Yes.
He gives you that look for like 2 seconds and goes, no.
What if I
Give-
say pretty please?
Gibbles,
Oh my gosh, let me double check that. No.
Polly's gonna kind of try to step up next to Gibbles and then kind of like glances at Gibbles for a second. Gibbles, we're here for other business. Can you ask him that later? We're not here for that. And then Polly kind of looks up at the blacksmith. Is like, apologies. We're actually here under business from one of the sergeants in town.
He freezes for a moment. And he goes, what business?
We were told there are some soldiers here.
Yeah, they're
Thought
here.
we would
And he kinda
discuss
points to them.
details of a shipment. We are sorry to cause you trouble.
He goes,
I'm not.
oh, hey, Lieutenant. One of them, who's at the cart, kind of heaves his box on, and he looks around and he's like, yeah. He goes, you've got some fans that want to talk to you. He kind of, indicates to you guys, and the lieutenant comes on over, and he goes, how can I help?
Your good sergeant has sent us to investigate some disappearing cargo.
The lieutenant pauses for a moment. And then he goes, you hear about the missing boxes, huh? Well, I don't really know what to tell you. They just go missing. Honestly, I've already got a plan to kind of figure this out. I don't really need help, per se.
Might I ask, what kind of cargo is it? Is it anything worth a lot? Like, is there a reason why these would be targeted or being stolen?
He squints at you. Who's asking?
We are here, as said before, on the behalf of your sergeant.
Do you have any proof?
I mean, we could take you back to the soggy hag and hash it out with him.
Look, I don't got time for this. Look, I gotta get these boxes loaded, and we gotta get out of here by this evening. So, if you guys are here to requisition anything, it's not happening. And he kind of goes back to pulling more boxes in. Very unhelpful and unwilling.
I see. Perhaps we should discuss with the sergeant, you know. I'm sure he'd love to hear how inviting you are.
Yeah, okay, he says as he's still continuing to put boxes on there.
Polly is gonna kind of kind of as that conversation's happening, can Polly kind of like look around and just kind of see if there's anything like that looks off to them, I guess, just kind of.
Is Polly like looking at like their facial expressions? Or like trying to get like their demeanor or their disposition, something like that?
Yeah, I think Polly's just watching everyone who's there kind of like carrying the boxes and just kind of trying to see if anyone's acting like weird, I guess.
Why don't
just kind of like
you make a charm roll as you are trying to figure someone out?
Alrighty. That's a 9.
A 9. On a 9, so you get to ask one question to the DM or player. Your questions are, is this character telling the truth? What is the character really feeling? What does the character intend to do? What does the character wish that
Ooh.
they... I'm sorry, I wrote this oddly. This one is like, what would the lieutenant like you to do? And then the last question is, how could I get the character to blink?
Okay.
You get to choose one of those.
I feel like what would be most helpful is to kind of see what we could do to kind of allow us to help or like do the job or whatever, or just trust us a bit more. So like,
I would say that he is very distrustful. And he's like really trying to, like, it seems like he's like extra trying to get you to not come along. Maybe a little too much. And so, while you seem that you're not going to get too much from him, you could try other ways to get in on this.
okay, so I think Polly's gonna pull Risky and Gibbles aside. They can just kind of step away from them. It's like they can't really hear
Okay.
whatever conversation we're having. Alright, and then Polly's just like, Risky, I don't think we're really gonna get through to this guy. I also have a feeling that maybe he's part of the problem, or I don't know, just something's weird here. I think maybe we, instead of trying to directly involve ourselves, perhaps we can maybe observe from a distance and kind of see what we can get from that.
I think that might be a good idea. I am starting to wonder if he is something of what they called a friend before. back in the alleyway.
Wait. You think he is working with them in the alleyway, or?
Maybe not so directly, but
Hmm.
it is an interesting action I see here. Uh, Risky wants to honestly get a feel for this guy too.
Okay, why don't you make a charm roll as well?
Hey yo, come on, give me. Risky needs a new pair of boots. That is a 10.
10. Okay, I'm not going to have you do the question that Moon did, but you get 3 of your choice from that list. Do you have your reference open? I can read them again if you don't.
I do not have it open. I know one of them was like, see what he's really thinking.
So they got, are they telling the truth? What is the character really feeling? What do they intend to do? And what does the character wish that your PC would do?
You said I get 3?
Yes.
Isn't that just the rest of them then?
There's 4 of them. So let's choose by what your character doesn't want to find out. I'll read them again. Is the character telling the truth? What is the character really feeling? What does the character intend to do? And what does the character wish that your PC would do?
I want to know, what does the character intend to do?
You get the feeling that whatever it is that's going on, this guy's definitely in it.
What is he really feeling?
He's feeling... He feels like you guys actually did talk to his boss, and he's just doing what he can to either stall or get it so that you guys will, like, get off his back.
Okay. And then, what were the other 2? Is he telling the truth? I'm not as worried about what he's saying. Doesn't feel like it necessarily doesn't line up with the truth.
And your last one is what does the character wish your PC would do? Which he wants you to leave.
He wants us to leave. Risky. Is going to, let's see. I mean, be faced with a dilemma.
The soldiers continue to pick up the boxes. They're going in and out of the shop. They're going
Risky. I think we should follow them. But
We
obviously,
must remain
out of sight.
out of sight. Risky shrugs, looking at the sergeant, and says, It looks like you already have your hands full.
You got that right.
I will get out of your hair.
Gibbles is gonna look at his hands.
Gibbles. And then, yeah, going to see if there is a decent place to quietly watch from a little bit of a distance
I think
without being seen.
Polly's gonna kind of try to, like, signal to Risky and Gibbles, like, to, like, noticeably just, like, kind of walk down the regular path so that they can, they look like they're leaving.
Okay.
Risky will follow along.
You guys are going towards the northern gate or the southern gate.
I feel like southern.
Yeah, they are
Yeah.
going south. So we'll have you guys like go here. You're kind of by a building. There's kind of like a little bench, a little bit out of the rain. And then are you guys planning on waiting there? Is there anything else you'd like to do before going back?
Are we able to, like, hide around there without them, like, seeing that we're hiding?
Yeah, you're kind of far enough out of the way that they're not paying attention to you. There's like an alleyway you guys can skulk in.
Okay, I think Polly's gonna try to seek out the best location to kind of stay hidden.
Polly goes into the alleyway.
Risky follows.
Risky goes into the alleyway.
I look for a rock and then I go into the alleyway. I don't just eat the rock just yet.
Not yet. The rock is going down at some
That's
point.
for
just
later.
not now.
It's a snack.
It's the road rock.
So you see these soldiers finish their thing, and this is kind of like a sped up time portion. See them finish loading up. They kind of do a last inspection in each of them before they nail them down, the lids, and then they secure them. You see the soldiers momentarily go off. Is there anything you like to do while they are away? They just went to, we'll say, this nearby building. You get the feeling that they just are doing like a quick pit stop. Or do you continue to just watch from your position?
I think Polly is trying to just, like, observe very intensely and quietly, just like just watching them.
Okay. Anybody else going to make a move, or are they going to continue to watch?
What?
Does
Sorry,
it-
what is
Does it look like there's any kind of... Is anybody acting vaguely shady while they're doing this?
Besides the blacksmith, who is looking a little sleepy, but like is like kind of keeping an eye on it. No.
Is the sergeant among them still?
The lieutenant and
Or lieutenant, rather, yeah.
he just has two others with him. They went into this building real quick.
Is there any kind of like back door or alleyway near that house?
Yeah, you can go to the alleyway between the house and like this. These are more closer together than they are when they appear. I just wanted it to look nice and not look weird with them
Cramped.
smushed on each other. But like, yeah, there's like an alleyway directly by it, and then there's another like 2 buildings down.
Risky.
And the sun at this point is like it's starting to get dark. We're approaching dusk.
Risky's going to kind of like slip over that direction and try and like plot into the alleyway behind that house
Okay.
and just listen for anything that might be going on.
Is anybody else coming with Risky, or are you guys staying to really focus on the wagon?
I follow.
I think Polly's gonna stay back and kind of stay towards the wagon and just kind of observe things from that angle while they go.
Okay.
In that case, since Polly is staying behind, before I follow, I'm gonna look at them and just kind of raise my little panda eyebrows and just stare until they say something. Like I'm expecting you to say something.
Gibbles? Okay, Gibbles, look at me. You have to be quiet.
I'm looking.
Okay. If you're gonna go over there with Risky, please just stay quiet, okay? I'm gonna observe things from over here. But right now we're just trying to look for anything suspicious, okay?
Gibbles is gonna cough out a rock into their hands and just try and offer it to you.
Is your stomach a second inventory?
Oh my gosh.
Are you
Polly's just gonna-
Houdini?
What? Why are you?
It's a small pebble.
Why are you? What are you doing? What is this?
If somebody come and you're in trouble, just throw a rock.
Why don't you put that down right next to me? I don't want to touch it.
Immediately put it back in the phone.
And you're
Okay.
you're falling
And
off
goes-
to
goes
Risky.
on his way. Yep, goes
Okay.
on his way.
As you guys are skulking now right behind the alleyway, you're kind of putting your ear kind of towards the walls, and you hear them kind of talking about the journey ahead, and you do hear the lieutenant's voice going, it's like, and thanks for always for financing this, the market said is very spread with their resources, and you hear an unfamiliar voice. Then again, you didn't hear the 2 other soldiers he was with speak, so you're not sure whose voice this is. But they say, "Oh, it's no problem. You know us. We're always looking for a good deal, and there's plenty of work that you guys have been putting us up for." Someone says, "Cheers!" and they all like clink their what you assume to be goblets together. They drink, and then you hear the front door open, which you can't see from your vantage point because you are being skulking the alleyway. But you hear them kind of plodding off towards the wagon. Which, Polly, you do see them starting to head towards the wagon.
After hearing the door open, Risky is going to try and climb up and kind of like get on the roof and skulk a little bit low and try and get a good vantage point to watch what's going on at this point.
Do you have acrobatics as a roguish feat?
I do not, but raccoons are profoundly good climbers.
They are. I'll have you make an acrobatic roll. You are going to be testing fate. Are
Is
raccoons
that a luck
climbers?
roll?
Yeah, it'll be a luck roll. Do they
Trash
climb a lot?
cans.
They climb into trash.
Hold
cans.
on, real
Trash
quick.
cans, they climb trees.
They got hit. They
Gibbles.
washed their food before, you know.
Gibble sees
I mean,
this
you can
and
look it up. They're known for climbing up things like brick
Real
walls
quick.
and all sorts of crazy stuff.
I'll
Gibble
say that
sees
because
this
this
and
is
he
like
just-
wood paneling, because you're a raccoon, you're able to climb up the pretty smooth wood paneling up where otherwise you wouldn't be able to, but you're not going to get advantage on it. The advantage is that you wouldn't have been able to get up this if you weren't a good climber.
And trusting fate is a luck roll.
Yes.
Pray lucky. That's a 9.
9. So you kind of you managed to scramble up, but right by Gibbles, what's your weapon that you got?
I've got the staff.
The staff.
The sword cane, rather.
Oh, the sword cane, that's right. Your sword cane manages to come loose and out of its, like, fasten. And it does kind of give, not a really loud splat, but it does kind of give a splat right by Gibbles. Gibbles, this thing just comes down from Risky and it goes splat into the mud. But Risky, you do make it onto the roof. And it doesn't look like they heard you kind of just going up there.
It does or doesn't?
It doesn't look like they heard you. But your sword cane is splat in the mud right by Gibbles.
Risky's gonna look down and kind of like gesture to Gibbles to like pick it up and then
Oh, yeah.
go back to looking.
I pick it up, and then
Uh-oh.
I put it in my backpack.
Ooh.
That was
Alright.
tough.
Good boy, Gibbles.
I
eat it.
No,
Oh
my
my God, I
eyes,
thought
my
you were gonna
eyes.
eat
No, my eyes start to cross, like opposite of each other, and I'm just standing there with my feet just kind of tapping, and after I put it in my backpack, and then I just go.
All right. Risky and Polly, from different vantage points, you see the folks approaching the wagon, and they start to put wood in a receptacle towards the front, as this is a steam-powered wagon, which is actually cannon. And they start to light a fire on their wagon in kind of this stony fixture where they put the wood in there. And they are basically waiting for the steam to start being created so that they can get the wagon going.
Is there a way I can like kind of see from my vantage point, like, do I notice anything like did they carry anything into the house or from the house or anything like that? Do I notice anything like that?
Beyond their cloaks and weapons and what they had on their person, no.
Okay.
And as the steam starts to basically come out of the exhaust, they hop on to the wagon and they start turning it around. As it's going.
Is it coming towards me?
It is.
Would I know how fast to expect that to go?
It looks like it's going at. It's not like a horse like pulling a carriage at like full speed. You know how fast those can go. Like a horse is kind of like trotting speed, which it's not very fast. If you were running, you could catch up, and like maybe like a faster jog is kind of like the pace it's going.
I'll be right back.
So I think, is Polly able to kind of wait? Is Risky on a roof right now?
Risky is on
totally
a roof.
Okay, because I was gonna try to have Polly kind of like go meet up with Risky again, but then Polly kind of notices Risky's on the roof and
Risky is in a very risky position.
Super in character.
I'm assuming you're like flat on the roof, like keeping a low profile.
Oh yeah. Low profile. Very, very low.
From up high.
He got low.
is Polly able to like kind of go over to the house that Risky's is Polly able to like have a conversation with Risky from the ground, or is that like
you would
sign
be
language.
you would be shouting at this point to be heard.
okay?
Because there is a bit of groan of machinery as this thing is passing. And you do have a fair distance between you two. You can still see each other. Risky, you can see Polly barely. They're pretty well hidden, but you can tell where they are.
Okay, I think Polly's just kind of gonna try to like follow the wagon from like the shadows, if possible.
Yeah.
Just kind of.
As this wagon is chugging. Risky, did you want to do something also? And Gibbles is on the ground.
Make the way down to Gibbles and urge Gibbles to come with, and kind of like move pretty quickly down the alleyway kind of between the houses there before trying to get a bit closer.
If you guys are moving in the alleyways like inward, you're gonna have houses that are kind of blocking your view, but you can like keep an approximate pace with it.
Yeah, I was going to shoot for like keeping an approximate pace, and
Yeah.
I would say from your guys' experience in the world, you kind of know how fast these things go. So, as you guys are in your alleyways respectively, Polly, you come across the road as you're on the right side, whereas the rest of the party is doesn't have to cross a road. And Polly, what do you do when you approach the road?
I think Polly is going to try to, as swiftly as possible, cross the road without being seen. I don't know if like, I don't know, or I guess they're just trying not to draw attention to themselves as they're crossing.
Okay, why don't you make a, because I think that's a, you're trying to do this stealthily? You're trying to sneak?
Yeah, I would say sneak. I do have a...
Is Polly gonna cross?
Are they crossing?
No, sorry.
Yes.
They crossing like near me?
No, you're with Risky. Polly's
Okay,
like on the
I thought-
opposite end of the route. And you guys are in the alleyway, and Polly is in the alleyway as well. So you've not only got the distance of the road between you guys, but you've also got that additional alleyway of distance between yourselves.
Okay, so just for visuals, because I'm a goober, where would that be? Like here?
You're with the flag.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with the flag. Okay,
You're
got
with
it.
the flag.
I'm deleting it. Okay.
Okay, so am I rolling?
Yeah, that is a, let's see, it's a roguish feat. So you are rolling with finesse.
Finesse?
Yes, okay. So that's a 5 on the dice, but I do have +1 with sneak.
That's a total
So-
of 6. As you're running, your your boot catches something, and you go splat straight into the mud. And like, there's kind of a few people out there that weren't really paying attention. Everybody's kind of preparing for the night. There are some like night. I forget what their profession is called, but there's a profession that went around to street lights at night to like light them, because they were oil powered. There's like a few of those people, as well as some people preparing for like dinner. This town's pretty scheduled. They would otherwise not really have known you, but since you make this huge splat, you are now kind of stuck in the mud a little bit, and they're all kind of like, ooh.
Oh,
Ouch.
Oh no, am I like covered in mud? Like my face
You are
and, like,
covered in mud, and it is sticky. And as this wagon is going, Gibbles and Risky, you are still maintaining pace. You're kind of in the middle of the mud there, Polly.
Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, Polly looks like extremely annoyed and is just like, oh fine. Of course this had to happen.
As you,
Oh.
it takes you a moment to kind of like unstick yourself from the mud. As you're like,
Yeah, Polly's
get
just kind
up.
of like has very stiff movements and is just like, because you know, Polly was kind of grossed out by like, you know, Gibbles spitting up rocks. This
Now
is
you're
kind of
covered
like
in
that,
fucking
but worse. Now Polly's upset.
Covered in rocks too?
No. Just mud.
Just my
Gibbles.
Gibbles.
Damn it!
Gibbles projectile vomits. Just an absurd amount of rocks to cover you in.
No.
Anyways, Risky and Gibbles, you are running out of alleyway. As this thing is now stopped, and it looks like as you guys kind of go to the last alleyway and you kind of peek out, they're talking with a guard to, you know, be let through. The guards
How
come
high
out.
is the fence?
The wall is a big stone wall, and it is pretty tall.
Pretty tall.
Yeah. There is also kind of a little bit down here where there is some water. There is kind of a few guards on the bridge looking that way. But they're talking amongst themselves. Polly, I assume that you are trying to catch up. Are you still going kind of at a sneaky pace, or are you sprinting?
I think Polly's gonna still try to kind of be sneaky, but is just, especially because they now have mud on them, they're just kind of a bit thrown off, but they're still trying to make
I'm
their way.
sorry, I just got put in my head, just like
Making my way in the
da
world
da da da
today.
da da. Risky and Gibbles, you are watching this wagon stop and they're talking with the guards. They're starting to kind of move the gates outwards so they can come in. It's a swing outward gate.
Swing outward gate. Does it? So there's guards on by the bridge who seem to be a little more focused, talking amongst themselves.
They're supposed to be keeping watch to make sure nobody kind of circumvents the wall around this area. But yeah, they're definitely talking to each other. Talking probably about dinner.
And then, the gate. Does it look like the guards there are more focused on the wagon right now, or?
One of them is. There's like another one that's kind of keeping watch on either side.
Risky is this is for me. My Risky is going to see if she can make her way slipping past by the water.
Okay, we'll have you make a stealth roll. Do you have that as a roguish feat?
Let's take a look at my roguish feats that I have by default. Look, acrobatics. I have acrobatics. Wait, what is having acrobatics?
Oh, you do have acrobatics. That means that you wouldn't have rolled that one with attempting or trusting fate. You would do it as a finesse roll.
Oh, okay. I see.
You could attempt to climb that wall. If you got like a good run at it, you might be able to get over.
I think I'm going to shoot for the climbing, probably.
Okay, go ahead and you're just going to just mad dash for it.
No, I think I'm going to try to be sneaky. I don't want to try to mad dash the wall, actually.
Okay, so you're gonna go around the river?
Yeah.
Okay. So then, do you have the sneaky roguish feat?
I do not.
Okay, so then it would be trusting fate to get through that.
Yeah. I'm more lucky than I am
sneaky
finesse.
roguish feat. Can I see what they're trying to do and try and do it?
Yeah, you both can do that. Why don't you both make a finesse roll for me? Well, for you, Risky, it would be testing fate, so you do a luck roll. But you, Gibbles, would do a finesse roll.
Okay. Finesse?
I got a 10.
Got a 10. Okay, and what did you get, Gibbs?
I got a 10, full hit, it says.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, wow.
So, as you both make it around this bend, we'll start with Gibbles first. You manage to make it around. You dip into the water a little bit and then come on out pretty quietly, and you're kind of on the other side. But you see Risky do the same things ahead of you, and she managed to get kind of a speed boost, and you have the opportunity. It would be another roll to make, but you have the opportunity to sneak onto the wagon. There's like a moment where all the sight lines kind of look away. You're like right at the right moment, in the right place, at the right time. If you'd like to attempt that, or you could run to another tree, and which is the safer option. As this thing's going through here, Polly, you're doing your best.
Do I see Polly? Do I
No,
see him?
you do not
So-
see them at all.
Okay.
Do we both have that opportunity? Or
Hold
just-
up.
Just you, Risky.
This is scary.
Hold up.
It is, but it is risky, and I am.
Does Risky risk it for the biscuit?
Does risky risk it for the biscuit? Oh God.
I do stop midway though. I know I succeeded, but I want to stop midway because,
You're over here.
you know,
This is the
where?
This is
Risky's going to.
This is
I've
the-
already made it across.
Try to.
yeah. You've made it
Get
across. You're
on.
undetected. You're gonna get on.
Okay.
Risky.
All right, we're risking it.
You take a roll, and then Leo, what are you thinking you do? And Risky, you'll
I
tell me
am
that roll
not
in a
gonna
moment.
get on. I am not gonna get on because now I have gotten a bit far away from Polly, and I have realized, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to leave him. So I am going to kind of just stay there. Like, what do I do? I kind of start to freak out a little bit as I see Risky kind of. She's getting on, right? On the
For chance.
thing? Yes? Okay, if she's making the move to get on, I kind of just start to freak out. Am I on this side or am I on this side? I'm on this side.
You're on the outside of the wall, and we'll put you kind of behind a
Okay.
tree. I know there's
Yeah,
not a
yeah,
tree
I'll
drawn
say,
there, but
um,
you'll be behind a tree. You made a good stealth roll.
Yeah.
so.
I kind of was just following, and I kind of start to be like, uh-oh. Why did I do this? Yeah, no, for real. I start to kind of be like, oh, why did I do this?
Risky, what is your
Because now
roll?
I've realized I'm far away from Polly, and I don't want him to be alone.
I got a 14. Oh wait, what do I roll with? It was luck,
Look,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, 14.
You straight into the wagon. You find this spot that is just so risky sized, and kind of behind some of the stacks of boxes that you fit perfectly undetected onto the wagon. Polly, you have officially run out of alleyway. What are you doing?
But now I'm at a dilemma now that everyone is gone, so I'm just gonna stand there, just putting that super fast.
Gibble's just like, I don't know.
Reliving my
Do
trauma.
I see Gibbles in view yet? Like, or am I still kind of a bit far?
You are, as you peek through the alleyway, you're kind of in the back of the alleyway that would lead to the street. You are seeing the gates starting to close, and the wagon is not there on the road anymore.
Okay, so the gates are closing.
They're closing,
Am I able to slip through, or does it
I'll be
look
right back.
kind of risky to do that?
yes. If you did, if you, I know, risky is just going to be a very pointed name in this game.
Yep.
If you were able to, like, if you're going to try and make a sprint for it, you're definitely going to be seen, and you have a chance of being crushed between these poor gates, and the mud that is caked on you is not going to offer any protection.
I think honestly, Polly kind of just defeatedly looks at the gate, is just covered in mud, and is just like, you know what? I think Polly's just gonna not try to make it through the gate. Polly doesn't think it's worth it. Polly's already not in a good mood. Polly's just gonna kind of stand in the alleyway for a minute, just like, great, now we're separated.
Is the gate closed?
Ka-chung! Yes.
No.
And the
not
wagon is now bowling away.
I start hyperventilating.
You're having
Gibble-
PTSD
Gibble's
happen.
I'm having
The
my
separation
trauma.
anxiety.
Yeah.
Yep.
Probably what are
Polly
you
just
doing?
irritated, and Gibbles is just... Okay, so like there's like no way I could like leave now. Like that was the gate.
You
to
could
kinda-
just leave normally.
Oh.
That's kind of been the
Right.
thing I've been wondering this whole time. I was just like, why don't you guys just leave normally? You're allowed to leave. You haven't done anything.
Well, okay. At first, we were gonna just try not to be seen by like the wagon. I
That's
think
it.
Polly is just gonna. Yeah, I think Polly's just. Yeah, Polly's just gonna try to start acting more casual now.
Are you gonna?
Sounds
Are you
like
gonna?
crime?
Are you going to walk up to the gates?
Okay, I'm
Yeah. Polly's like the wagon. They're all over there, and Polly's just gonna walk up.
You trudge over to the gates, which the guard on the inside kind of looks you up and down and kind of snorts a little bit, just like, you need out?
Yes, please.
Open the gate. The gates start to open again. As you see,
Oh my god.
as you see, the wagon has gotten some good distance ahead. You can still see it. It's just, it's gained some distance. But you go ahead and head out, and you don't see your crew. And the gates start to kind of as they close behind you. There's a guard behind you who is on the outside, and he's trying not to laugh.
Well, not the first time I've been alone and humiliated. And Polly just kind of walks forward briskly.
Gibbles, you see,
Where?
You're in the
is
wagon.
Gibbles at this point?
oh, Gibbles is behind a tree off to
Oh, I see him. I see him.
them.
I run. Tears running down. Oh, them. Sorry. Oh my god.
As you run out, tears coming down. Rejoice that someone familiar is now in front of you. With the guard there kind of like reaches for their weapon and like is kind of like monitoring the situation as this red panda came out of nowhere and is now what are you doing with Polly?
I think
You would have
Polly-
seen Gibbles just start like kind of like eating all the pebbles and rocks that they could find right there and then. And then they
Polly
see you and they
just-
just go.
Gibbles is eating rocks in front of you.
Gibbles. Where's Risky?
I'm just gonna point at the wagon. It's gone.
Which is still gaining some distance.
Oh my god. Polly grabs Gibble's arm and try to just like
What?
start moving faster forward. Okay, wait. Polly, or no, not Polly. Gosh darn it. Brain. Risky's in the wagon.
I'm
Gibbles?
just gonna nod. Yeah.
Of course she is. Great. Well. Right, well, I guess we're just gonna follow it now.
All right.
What distance are you following the wagon?
I guess Polly's trying to catch up, but also doesn't want to, like, want them to notice them. like doesn't want. I don't know. Maybe Polly kind of goes to one of the sides of the kind of more towards the trees.
Okay, but you're still trying to
And
maintain
it's
pace.
just kind of. Yeah, I think Polly's trying to catch up.
Okay, so you're trying to catch up faster than when you're going. Because if you go a little bit faster, you're going to be a little less sneaky. But you could walk through the tree line and maintain speed while also having it within your vision.
Okay, I think Polly's just gonna try just to keep it in vision.
Okay. Gibble, you see Polly start to make their way through the trees.
Oh, I follow. I don't want to be alone.
Okay. So the wagon is risky. Is kind of it's a little bit of a bumpy ride. It is not quite the
Skyrim opening.
It's not. Oh, you were awake. You were trying to cross the border, weren't you?
That's what it was.
So the wagon is going, and there's some lit wagons that would be acting as a modern headlights for today's cars, but it is not modern, so it is, what do you call it? It is what it is, guys. What am I trying to say?
Like a deca.
It's going. And it's going on this road, and you're following kind of in the darkness. And, oh, that's, oopsies. And this wagon, which is a little, it's not that big, is going, and it goes on for maybe like an hour or so, and
Whoa.
let me put some marquee on here. You guys can drag out your tokens.
Oh.
This wagon suddenly makes a stop, and it is going. So, Gibbles, you put it at the bottom of the map, because that's
Okay.
how my brain just orients everything, regardless of where the wagon is going.
That's fine.
Everything goes that way right now.
Also, you can hold left click to ping. I just realized that. Or remembered that, I should say.
Okay, yeah. Risky, you're actually going to be somewhere kind of in the back, and not as big. But all of a sudden, we're gonna actually push you guys more in the trees here. All of a sudden, this wagon makes a stop, and you see the lieutenant kind of stand up and kind of look around. They don't notice you guys, but all of a sudden, they make this whistle that is very loud. And then, these are my tokens I've been using for denizens, but they're going to be these nondescript, you don't know who they are, people. All of a sudden, they come out from the woods. And, like, one of them starts speaking, while two of them are starting to go through boxes. Risky, you are like 2 rows in. So you've got 2 rows of boxes between you and these people that are coming out. You don't have anything overhead, so like, they haven't seen you yet, but depending on how many boxes they're coming out, they might see you. What do you guys do? Actually, let's change up the music.
I think Polly is alarmed, is like, oh, like, because also Polly doesn't really know like where or how risky like hidden there, so I think Polly's kind of stressing a little bit, like, oh no. I think they're gonna So are they already? Does Polly see them like starting to take out boxes?
Oh yeah, and they look like they're hurrying too, as they have unloaded now. I would say the first row.
I think Polly's kind of debating whether or not they should like do anything because I think they're possibly thinking about maybe like tossing like a rock or something like on the opposite end to like distract them in case like Risky needs to escape, but they also know that Risky might just continue to hide.
Okay. What is Gibbles? What are you doing?
I am just gonna copy what Polly is doing because that's what I do best.
Okay, and
But
Risky.
why? If I look at Polly and I say, "Why are we hiding?" They kind of let you out. What are we hiding from? What game are we playing?
We're trying to figure out what they're up to. I don't want them to notice us, and especially if Risky's in the wagon. Risky's not supposed to be there. Me and you, we could pull off just being travelers on the road, but Risky is in the wagon. Wait a minute, Gibbles. Do you have pebbles on you, right? You have rocks.
That's right.
You have pebbles.
That's right. I'm also pretty handy with my hands.
Oh dear, I don't want them to spot Risky. That's not going to be good.
You want me to throw a rock, and I just already am ready. I'm cocking that rock.
As you are cocking that rock, which is a fantastic phrase to say, Risky, what are you doing?
Cock that rock. Risky is kind of keeping low, trying to like peek between the boxes to see if she picks out anything obvious or familiar, as these guys are doing this, and also waiting to see if there's any opening where they step away at all.
They're kind of setting it down on the road, and they're moving pretty quickly. If you want to, like, try and see what they look like or what they're kind of doing, you'd have to get a bit better vantage point. That would involve you lifting your head kind of above the boxes where you're hidden, because you're like, you know, trying to lie flat in a space that's not really built to hide you.
It's not really accommodating. I just kind of slid in.
Yeah, this is not raccoon extra passenger seating. This is you improvising a slip in there.
Risky is going to wait to notice like a moment where they've grabbed boxes and might seem to be moving away a tiny bit, and poke up her little raccoon head and try and take a gander.
You're gonna lift up your head?
Yeah, just hopefully when they are moving away, taking the boxes away and aren't actively looking.
So like just like that split second where they're not looking, you're just kind of go be like, this will be a trusting fate roll, since you said you didn't have sneak as one of your roguish feats, right? Just want to double check that.
Yep, I do not have sneak.
Okay, you still want to do this?
Yeah, let's fucking trust trust fate. Ooh,
Okay, make a luck roll. Or yes, luck roll.
that's a 10.
Oh my god. You go
Up.
unnoticed. But you managed to see kind of these, and because you rolled really well on this, I'll let you um on one of them you get kind of a really good view on what they kind of look like. I'll let you ask like anything you want about them that you want to like know in that split second. I'll tell you what it is.
Do they can I tell that they are just that they're denizens, or can I tell what faction or lack of faction they
Y- you actually recognize this person. This was one of the people that you saw standing watching the execution that you saw earlier this morning. This is a denizen.
Mande.
Back to here. Um, you guys notice that they start working on that second roll, or it's that second row, not roll. We have a rock that is cocked. Is that cocked rock going to be thrown? Is that cocked rock
Gibbles.
going to rock somebody's world?
Okay, Polly looks at Gibbles and is just like, okay, Gibbles, try throw it, but try to do it so they don't see it, so they, create a distraction on the other side. Can you do that?
Gibbles?
Gibbles. Gibbles.
Leo?
Oh, Gibbles is BRB. Additional information, Polly. You got a good sight in like, you can't be 100% certain, but like you might have seen a little bit of Risky's tail, or like you're not quite sure it's a tail, or maybe it was her face, but you saw something pop up real quick and then pop down, and they're on the road that's hiding whatever that was. They unload one of the boxes. Risky, you know that they are getting pretty close to your location.
I think I think Polly's gonna take it into their own hands. It's just like gonna try to throw a rock themselves to just create a distraction on the other side.
Yeah, the rock.
Okay, Gibbles and Polly, you both throw your rocks. Where are you trying to throw them?
Right here. I gotta go, guys. Sorry.
All right, see you next time, Leo. You have
I'm
a
so
good
sorry.
Bye,
You have a good
Leo.
rest of your time. We'll wrap up
Thank
pretty
you.
quick.
Okay, I'm so sorry again. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Get out of here. Be
Yeah,
gone.
feel
Okay.
better.
Feel better.
Feel better soon.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
Thank you.
bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Where are you and Gibbles throwing your rocks, Polly?
Okay, I'm just gonna move my thing. I would say like kind of over here.
Oh, okay. You can, if you right click and you hit ping everybody, that'll send a little. So you're gonna
okay.
throw it over here then. Okay, cool. Oh, trying to think. This is like a roll or something. Yeah, let's have this be trick an NPC because you are trying to get them to notice something over there. Why don't you go ahead and make a cunning roll?
Okie doke. That is... I think that's a 11.
Jesus Christ, you guys are rolling really good.
I had to make up for the mud.
So, you've got a choice to make. You can either make them hesitate and shake their confidence or weaken their morale. They can kind of stumble in their work a little bit, and then you can gain some sort of critical opportunity, or you can make them overreact and you get a +1 in all your rolls in this instance.
I think I'm gonna have them, like... Did you say, like, they stumble and that creates an
That'll give you
opportunity
an
for us?
opportunity. Yes.
Okay, I would say that then, the stumble.
As you throw these rocks, it kind of spooks the two that are lifting boxes, and one of them, like, lets go of the box in accident, and it kind of, like, hits the other crates, and, like, you know, it creates a big commotion, and Lieutenant and his guards immediately jump off, and they're like, "What's going on?" And they kind of rush over, as well as this guy, and they're all kind of looking at a box that's on the ground here, and they're paying attention, making sure it's not, like, damaged. Eyes away from whatever's around them. What are you guys doing?
Does Polly, like, see Risky at all? Like,
Yeah,
is there any,
we'll
like,
have it. They'll have, like, Risky. You have, like, one box that you're you're trying to hide behind, but it's not quite Risky sized. So, like,
I was
as
gonna
pretty
try to
much
make
as soon
eye
as they're
contact.
yeah, you could try and do that.
Like,
Risky,
make eye
you
contact
know,
with Risky and be like,
do something.
get off the wagon or something, like.
And Risky, you know, this is, like, by the time they're done seeing that the box is okay, their eyes are going to be on you. What is it
I
you're
am
thinking?
going to try and slip out as reasonably quietly and swiftly as I can. Out and away from the wagon.
Where are you headed?
I guess all of them are right there. I guess try and head over this way.
Over that one? Okay, because Polly and Gibbles together have created an opportunity for you. Go ahead and just move there undetected. And so, seeing that the box is okay, the lieutenant kind of, like, with the side of their arm, hits one of the figures and goes, I'm sorry, give me a moment to think. My mind just deleted my thought, and it's very upsetting. He hits them and goes, "We're not doing this just to get caught, okay? Careful." And then the marquee soldiers then go back to the front of the wagon. And the 3 then together get the last box off of the 2 rows that they were getting. So there's only half left. And then we'll have this guy be the leader guy. He'll be all like, "Oh, good." And then the wagon will start to go off into the distance, leaving these guys with about, we'll say, like 8 boxes. They're kind of like looking like, "Okay, let's go." So they start moving boxes kind of off the side of the road over here. I'll put one of them kind of over here. So they're starting to move these boxes. At first, it looks like just off the road to get them out of sight. What are you guys doing?
I think Polly is gonna look over towards where Risky is.
Which
and
you
is gonna
do
try to,
know
like...
where Risky went. You're
Okay.
definitely not stun locked by a box.
I think Polly definitely wants to, like Polly's, like, trying to, like, wave Risky back over to where they are.
Risky, you see one singular Polly kind of motioning you to get your ass over there.
We're gonna have a conversation.
Risky's gonna try and slip over to the other side there.
Are you... like, what is your approximate route? Because slipping by really close to here means that you're going to have to make another... well, you don't have stealth.
I'm probably gonna go up and across.
You don't have stealth, so you're going to have to make another risk and to try and get over to Polly if you do this. Does risky feel risky?
Risky always feels risky. Risky. All right.
What are you feeling? Are you committing?
Yeah, I rolled.
Yeah, make a luck roll.
That's a 9.
A 9. You make it over. We'll have you hide behind this rock. But as you make it, they did kind of hear your footsteps kind of go pop, 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 pop. And while they didn't see you, one of them goes, "Who's there? Come on out. We know you're there." And they look like they are about to pull out some weapons, and that is where we will pick up next week, starting at 11:30 PST, 1:30 Central. Figure out your time zones, everybody. And that
Polly is upset,
concludes
covered in mud.
That concludes our episode, and my calibration is off once again. I don't understand. Tune in next week to find out. Does Risky doom the party? Who are these 3 masked heroes? Does Polly actually get to have something go their way for once? Will Gibbles die from rocks in the indigestion? Tune in next week to find more.
Oh boy.
Thank you, everyone, for coming. Be sure to follow Moon the Raccoon as well as Remy the Druid, and you can follow me as well, Sparrow the Finance VTuber. Make sure to give us a follow, a subscribe maybe. Yeah, I'll get you guys' ads. out there. Oh, I should also put it in mine since we're doing shared chat.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, follow Sparrow and Remy, guys.
Follow Moon, follow Sparrow. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Get with the times.
Did we have fun?
Yeah, we had fun.
Yes.
Remy, are you
My
continuing your stream?
yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to say
My
goodbye
heart's
to
doing a
you.
little thump.
Botan. Follow my husband and best friend and Sparrow.
That's me and